Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're kind of reviewing what we've learned already with multiplication. I know we've been going at it, that multiplication pretty tough. We've tested on it, we've gone over it, but this is just kind of reviewing and going over like another alternative way of approaching our multiplication. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to be the real world one of these days. You're gonna have to do your own grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a grocery budget project. And what we're gonna do is each group is gonna have a certain amount of money and they're going to have to be able to budget it, spend enough money, or not spend too much money and get the things necessary for whether it's your household or whatever. Because you guys are a group, so we'll say you guys are the same household, right? So we have a budget of $600, okay? So that's our budget, $600. And you must have 20 different items, okay? So 20 different items, that means whether you get like shampoo, that's one item, some beef, that's another item, some milk, that's another item, right? We at least have to have 20 items, okay? Must be under 600. Obviously, we don't want to go over our budget because then that means we're in debt. And we must spend a minimum of $575, okay? So I want to maximize the amount that we have in our budget, okay? We want to make sure we get as much as possible. We don't want to spend $400 and we still have that $200 left over, okay? So this is how we can tie it into our multiplication, okay? And we've been working on different types of multiplication, right? We worked on 2-digit multiplication, we worked on single-digit multiplication, and we also worked on decimals, right? We worked on how to multiply by decimals, how many numbers we have to have behind the decimal point, because that's where we put our decimals, okay? So how we do that in this project is when we multiply to get our tax, okay? And so in this project, you'll multiply to get tax, you'll multiply by quantity, right? So if we have 3 products, or say we have milk, right, and we have 3 jugs of milk, whatever the price is, we're gonna multiply by that quantity, okay? So we're using multiplication there as well, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys an example, right? So for our grocery store, what I'm gonna use, for me, which is easier, is Albertsons, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and type in Albertsons as my grocery store. You guys can use whatever grocery store you guys want, okay? Albert, I'm spelling Albert wrong. Okay, so Albertsons, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search an item. So say like, I want shampoo, okay? So say I need shampoo. What I'll do is I'll search that shampoo. I'll see the price, what the price is.
I'm doing
Go back. Okay? And I'll be able to go and multiply or copy this, submit it to my project, and my shampoo is $6.29, okay? I'm getting 1 thing of shampoo, my price, $6.29, okay? So, we'll say it's a personal care item, right? Because we need it to make sure our hair doesn't stink and we're clean. And is it taxable? Yes. So when I say that it's taxable, we are going to multiply it by what? What are we going to multiply it by?
1.0725.
Good. We're going to multiply by 1.0725. So you guys, as you guys have been learning multiplication, you guys are going to multiply by 1.0725 on your paper. You guys are going to write it out. You guys are going to do the multiplication on your own, whatever product you get. Me, I'll just do it on our calculator just so you guys can kind of see it up here. So what I multiply is my 6.29 times that 1.0725. Like I said, you guys are not going to be using the calculators, right? Because we want to get better at our math. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to do it on paper, okay? Like we've been doing it for the last